now, welcome, and this is the documentation of my work in which I fix my laptop in such way. Providing it, I will keep the video inside or showing you. So there are some problems that I can take. First of all, in the hardware, since my dad didn't give me a permission to open up the case of the laptop, he doesn't allow me either to put out that keyboard of the laptop because he's not sure if I can fix it once I put it out. So I can use it by now. I just need to wait for him to come home. That's why. First things first. Since we have a laptop problem, hardware problem. So let's start. So the first problem in my laptop, in which I could easily identify and fix it if I'm allowed. The problem was the keyboard keys, such as enter, is not working. But there was one problem. There was one solution. Either to fix the specific key by opening up the key and putting some or cleaning the debris inside of it so that it can work again, and attach those sensitive panels to the key so it will work again. So now that's the first solution. Opening up, I did. So the second solution was you need to open up the system, the laptop system, in which you need to open it for the keyboard to get you put it out. But since I'm not allowed, so yeah, I just made up the third solution. So now if you can rely things for such problem and you try to use the first method, in which if it didn't work, and somehow became more problematic as it goes faulty, and you cannot simply assemble it again. You just need to and the second solution was not prioritized, and you cannot cope up with such a budget just to change the keyboard's laptop's keyboard. So there'll always be a third, and always be an alternative one. So the third one, if both methods didn't find an efficient way, use the alternative. And since you have a USB port in which it works in such way, you just need to open or use this keyboard. You just need to use this keyboard. It was USB port. Now I don't think the PS2 kind of keyboard was still on, but mostly it was very rare. It's very rare by now, since all of the devices uses the universal serial bus kind of socket. Kind of cable, a plug, and the port. So yeah, as you can see, just buy this kind of keyboard. It's always available to any electronic markets, such as Cellular King, any product, any location that sells electronic, computer based or technological, like that. So yeah, good one. So you can use this as a third method. So that's for it. Now we'll discuss the software problem and how did I solve it. So now we're going to discuss how to transfer files from a flash drive and a computer device. So if it seems that you cannot transfer because it was a media protected file, then maybe we have solution. So what seems to be the problem? So first of all, just gonna discuss you can easily solve this kind of problem with a touch of one snap just for you. So now let's see the first solution. So once you say media protected, so maybe it's on the security. So you just need to right click on the application and go to the properties and find if the file was read-only, because the read-only files doesn't support to transfer files from one another. There are cases if you transfer files from one device to the other, it just don't execute so easily. So just make sure you must check if the file was in read-only property. Second, you must also check if the sharing files was unbearable or not permitted by the admin. So how you gonna find something like that? So you're just gonna check the purposive of properties and security, and you can find the defined or the specific users that can allow some controls to the computer. So example, for me, I'm the user. If the name of the user is blah blah blah, and you wanna transfer that the security device, the control, the permission, so you just need to full control it so that you can easily and you will be allowed to transfer files from one device to the other, like flash drive or such thing as external hard drive. 3. So the third one is you just need to change the permission in the regedit. So if you know the register edit, you can change all the properties, all the protocols, and once you change the value of the protocols, it will affect not only the computer but all the software applications inside the device. So you might take a risk when modifying the value or modifying something specific file in the regedit, because if you done something and you cannot identify what seems to be the problem, it could surely you need to either find a solution for that, even if it's hard, or it could get take risk. So yeah. So once you go find to the regedit and go to the to the specific hierarchical, when you find a specific destination of keys, for example, it was the HKey local machine. So when you pass it local machine and through the system, change the value of the system permission value of 1 to 0 or 0 to 1, but take a risk if you change something in the regedit, because you may take a damage, not either for the software, not rarely to the hardware, but it can also affect all the system protocols and system functions inside the lock. So that's it. Thank you.